Lights flashing, music pulsing, and you're surrounded by beautiful women who actually want to know your name. Sounds like a fantasy, right? But it's not. It happens, sometimes. When your body language speaks for you, when it sends the right signals, everything changes. There's a science behind it, and here's the truth: you can learn it. It doesn't matter if you have to fake it at first. That's how progress works. The elite playboys, the guys who seem effortlessly magnetic, have been using this exact strategy for years to make women approach them first. Now, will it happen every single time? Of course not. But when you stop looking intimidating, nervous, or awkward, you dramatically increase your chances of sparking that first move without saying a single word. Here's how it works. First, it's all about energy. People don't react to what you say. They react to how they feel around you. If you walk in stiff, tense, scanning the room like a robot, your energy screams insecurity. But if you walk in relaxed, shoulders open, moving like you belong there, suddenly you're the calm in the chaos. And calm is magnetic. Think of it like this. Confidence isn't loud, it's quiet. It's the guy leaning back, smiling slightly, observing, not performing. That's the energy that makes people curious. It's not, "Look at me." It's, "I already know who I am." Now let me tell you a quick story. Once, I walked into a bar looking serious, calm, composed, confident. Which sounds good, right? But when I finally approached a girl who'd been glancing at me, she admitted something surprising. She said, "You looked too serious, too intimidating," and that hit me. Because she did find me attractive, but my presence came off as unapproachable. Now, I'm not telling you to act like a clown, but there's power in being playful. A few days later, I was in a small shop, and instead of staying in that serious mode, I just gave a light, easy smile to a girl nearby. No words, just a subtle signal that I was open to conversation. And guess what? She actually approached me, started small talk herself. That's when it clicked. Sometimes people don't talk to you not because they don't like you, but because they think you're unavailable. They assume you're not open for connection. So yeah, confidence is important. But warm confidence? That's what really attracts. Next, eye contact. Not the creepy staring kind. Not the shy, looking away every second kind either. The kind that says, "I see you. I'm not in a rush. I'm not hiding." Hold it just long enough to let her notice. Then, break it naturally. That tiny moment of tension, that's the spark. The space between awareness and curiosity. Because the truth is, attraction doesn't start with words. It starts with attention. And if your eyes can hold that moment confidently, you've already said more than a sentence ever could. Then comes presence. When you stand still, really still, in a room full of noise, you stand out. Most guys can't handle silence. They overcompensate, talk too much, move too fast, laugh too loud. Presence is control. It's knowing that you don't have to chase the energy. You are the energy. A woman will always notice the man who's comfortable in his own space. That kind of groundedness, it's rare. It says, "I'm safe, I'm confident, I don't need to prove anything." And that's when curiosity turns into attraction. Now, here's the secret part most men miss. You don't need to try to impress anyone. The moment you start trying, you lose the very thing that draws people in: authenticity. Women have an incredible sense for energy. They can feel when you're pretending, overcompensating, or fishing for attention. So instead of trying to be interesting, focus on being interested. Observe. Enjoy the moment. Notice details. Because when you move through a space like you're not desperate for validation, people notice. They always notice. And here's where it gets deeper. Your body communicates your mindset. If your shoulders are tight, your chin low, your movements rushed, Your body's literally broadcasting anxiety. So flip the script. Loosen up. Take slower breaths. Keep your chin slightly up. Not arrogant, just aware. Makes people subconsciously perceive you as higher status. It's the same reason powerful people never seem to hurry. Their time feels valuable. And when your body says, "I'm comfortable here," people respond with, "Who is he?" So yeah, maybe tonight you'll walk into that room. You won't say a word. You'll just move, stand, and exist like someone who's not looking for attention, but deserves it. And somewhere across the room, someone will feel it. Maybe she'll look twice. Maybe she'll smile. Maybe she'll walk over and say the first word. And when that happens, don't be surprised. You didn't do magic. You just finally stopped trying too hard. Because confidence doesn't chase, it attracts. And when your silence speaks louder than words, that's when the real conversation begins.